Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We've got another Design With Me challenge where I try and design a brand identity in under an hour tops, based on a brief that I've collected. So I'm going to go through the brief with you, but if you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss my next video. We've got Urban Forager, which is a subscription service that delivers meticulously sourced seasonal and wild grown food products to home kitchens. Now, the core target audience are between the ages of 25 to 45 who are, they have a household income of 75,000. They're passionate about food, sustainability, and unique culinary experiences. Sounds like me and my wife. Associated nouns, we've got things like nature, cuisine, discoverability, harvest, artisan. These are really, really interesting words that I can use to create this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with some research, as I always do, get some inspiration, just random stuff from the internet, nothing long, and then I'm gonna see if I can come up with some concepts. I'm gonna stick with certain nouns here, but let's get some ideas over, and then we're gonna jump cut, and I'll share some of that direction with you. So if I focus on the cuisine, discovery, harvest, community side of things, I could come up with some really cool imagery right there. And if you look at these are kind of the images that I've thought of to focus on. So from here, I thought it would be pretty cool to use the basket over here, which is normally used when you're foraging, as well as the community elements of hands. So if I can kind of make a basket with hands, I think that could be pretty cool. And then what else have we got here? Now let's go deeper into this. So what we've got here is that when you can't talk about discovery and stuff like that, that's quite like ambitious or very intangible, but motivational kind of thing. So I'm looking at this thing of like taking a journey, because when you're going to discover something, you're pretty much going on a journey. So this image of a man by the cliffs and stuff like that is pretty cool. But if I combine that with some nature imagery and some berries, this could work out pretty well. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but it could work out quite well if we can fit in some urban stuff there as well. This is quite a quick one. We'll see how it goes. So I quite like where I'm going here, which is more leaning towards the community elements of things. So you've got the hands holding, but you've got the heart, which also shows passion as well. So it's like the love of food here. I've tried to make it all connected in some way over here. Maybe if I did a little bit here as well, it might connect a bit more. You see what I mean? So it looks like hands being connected. Looks a bit freaky. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna copy this, and then let's put it to the side over here. And see if I could like refine it a bit more by doing this and this and that, and then this way I can probably reduce that one a bit, take it down like that or something like that. You see what I mean? So it's all connected here. You got the hands being connected. It looks a bit human centipede-ish, but that's still quite cool. So next, what I'm going to do is I want to see if there's some food elements I can add to this. So maybe if I add some leaves or something here. I feel like sometimes when you're doing brand storytelling, you don't have to be so on the nose. So I'm not really going to force the whole urban side of things necessarily. That might not be the right thing to do, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this. Oh, okay, we're going somewhere. So this could actually look like an apple. I think we're getting somewhere. So it's like a bit of like an apple here. So we've got the hands, you've got a heart, but then you've got like something here that could double as an apple. So if I can somehow make it look like an apple and not a candle, I think this could go down pretty well. So let's say it was like this. I don't know if adding a stem will do the job here. I don't know if it will. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting concept. So I'm gonna take that and try and expand on that a bit more, because I don't hate it. So let's see what we can do. So what we've got here is a concept that I've settled on. I ain't got all the time in the world, so I'm gonna settle on this, commit to this, see what I can do to now start adding the text to it. Do colors after, let's do some text and see how it comes out all together as a complete logo. So I've settled on something that I like. I feel like this is quite good considering the amount of time I've taken. Let's explain this a little bit. So we've got this vertical version and the horizontal version and the icon right here. Now the leaves make it look more like a fruit, like I was saying, but I wanted like some text that was a bit more urban. So the urban part is more in the typography, but it is still quite a bold logo, so you can justify the urban side of things. Now also this side of things here, over here with the lines, it's also similar to a basket, the interwoven sides of a basket, and you've also got the connectivity part, which talks about community and everything. So I feel like all together that comes together, and of course the leaves that make it like a fruit, and that's it. So what we're going to do is we are going to add some color and then put them into some mock-ups, and then we'll have the whole thing. So let's get that all done, and in the next part hopefully it'll be finished. So here we have it with the full branding for the Urban Forager. Not too bad for a quick logo design. So we have it with the mock-ups, we have it with the on the paper bag, we have it in front of people because it's a people-centric thing, it's about community, so I use a lot of imagery of people, and you can see the different like variations of the logo as well being used in the different contexts. So hi guys, Future Demi here. I wasn't happy with this design because I felt it was too predictable, so I updated it to what you're seeing now on screen, which I felt is a bit more urban, more fun, more bold, and says a lot more about the story the brand is trying to tell. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this design, and I'll see you on the next video. See you later.